Saturday, March 24, 2012. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and you're looking at my 1995 Subaru Legacy. Took it in for annual state inspection today, and as you can see, got me a big old fat rejection sticker. And now the car checked out okay for pretty much everything, but they checked the front end, which is a standard part of the inspection, and the technician grabbed the wheel on both sides in the front to notice significant play. So let's see if I can show you here. If you hear that, see that movement and hear that noise, it is pretty significant. Then when the guy failed, he told me that, legally he's not allowed to guess at it and tell me what it is, but he decided to go ahead and do that anyway, and he said it's probably your front wheel bearings. And I really didn't think that was the case, mostly because there's been no associated road noise with that. And when the wheel bearings went on my last Subaru, there was definite noise. So I did some more checking, and I grabbed the wheel at the top and bottom, and it's pretty much solid as a rock. Same on the other side of the car. And if it was the wheel bearings, it would be given the same kind of rocking up and down. At which point I realized that it's this play here is somewhere else in the suspension. So let me get under the car and I'll show you what I found. Okay, I'm under the driver's side of the car right now, and this is the steering rack. You can see this is the boot I replaced last year because the boots when I bought the car were both kind of shredded. By grabbing the wheel, you can see the play seems to be there in the rack, because I looked over here to wiggle the wheel while looking at the rest of the suspension, and everything else seems pretty tight over here in relation to all these parts in relation to each other. All the movement, as I said, seems to be coming from the rack. So as much as I really would rather not do that, looks like I may be forced to replace the rack itself. I think I may actually just pull off the boot, at least on one side. See if maybe I can trace the slop just to the inner tie rod here, but that's what that is. Actually, I decided to take a little more video here. Just to be sure, and I was able to surprise myself again, I pulled back the steering rack boot here on the passenger side, and check this out. The play isn't in the rack at all. It's actually just in the inner tie rods, and to be sure, that's a lot of play there, but I may be able to get away with just replacing the inner tie rods. I checked my repair manual, and it doesn't actually give any information on that, but that's just kind of the manual I keep in the car. It's not the factory shop manual, so I'll consult that and see what I can do about this. But that's 100% where the play is. Definitely not the wheel bearings, as the grease monkey said. So I'm happy about that. I already checked online. The inner tie rods are not expensive, so probably replace the outer and a whole bunch of other stuff while I'm in here too, and it looks like I'll have to take the car for an alignment after that, but it is what it is. Got to be done. So that's definitely all for now.